Russia captured around 28 villages in May alone. It's day 829 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from the Avdiivka sector. Previously on this front, we saw that positional fights were taking place, in which Russian forces were improving their position further on several sectors for a big push. However, in recent days, as Ukrainian forces were able to stabilize the Kharkiv front by deploying massive reinforcements, Russian forces increased their activity on this front. This started with Russian forces clearing the remaining part of Maryinka and took it completely under their control. Soon after, they activated this entire front line, as they started attacking from several directions. From the Maryinka, they were attacking in 3 directions. At west and south, they were able to take these areas under their control. However, it seems like their main attack is towards the north. It is speculated they want to reach the Ukrainian forces' rear by advancing north, and thus creating conditions for Ukrainian withdrawal. After the recent attacks, they took this section of open fields under their control. In order to accelerate the advance, they also simultaneously started attacking from Semyonivka. It is confirmed that they were able to expand their zone of control and took these open fields under their control. It should be noted Ukrainian forces are providing intense resistance with support of various equipment. Recently, a Ukrainian tank was seen attacking Russian positions around this open field, where it was destroyed by a Russian FPV drone. Furthermore, in the north, Russian forces are advancing on Novopokrovsk and Sokol. Apparently, the majority of the attacks are taking place from Solovyev and Okhotny. As a result, they were able to make small advances. At Sokol, an Abram tank was seen attacking Russians, where it came under fire from a Russian FPV drone. Even though we are seeing frontline changes on this front, it should be noted that Russians are not pushing hard. Now moving to Staromaiors'ke. Nearly a week ago, we saw Russian forces entering the southern outskirts from the dominant heights. At that time, it looked like they would capture the village in a couple more days. However, Ukrainian forces' resistance was very strong. So Russian forces had to first fab the underground positions before they could start storming. And it seems like it worked. Recently, it was confirmed they were able to push Ukrainian forces out and took control of 90% of the village. Some Russian sources considered the village to be fully captured, as there are no Ukrainians left. However, this single street is still considered under Ukrainian control. At neighboring Grozny, we did not see any major movements. Russian sources suggest their forces have to capture the eastern flank first. Now moving to Kupyansk sector. Here, Russian forces were able to capture 2 more villages. One is Berestov and another one is Avdiivka. After capturing Kislivka and Kodyrivka a couple of weeks ago, Russian forces started attacking from 2 directions, and were able to complete the objective. Recently, a Russian source claimed Russia captured around 28 villages in May alone, in which majority of them came from the Kharkiv front. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.